Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your December forecast, and this is for Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Thank you for joining me. So as always, keep in mind that these are general, so they're not going to apply to everybody watching. Watch your Moon and Rising sign readings for additional messages that may apply to you. And if you're interested in private readings or you want to look at the specials currently running, you find the links in the description box below. Okay, so let's just jump in here and see what's coming up for Leo. Now for Leo, December seems to be a month for endings and new beginnings, for healing and starting over. Okay, is what is coming up here right away from the cards. At the bottom of the deck is the overall energy for you. We have the Four of Pentacles. So with the Four of Pentacles, this is resisting change or struggling with change. Okay, the Four of Pentacles is talking about holding on to something because it's familiar, because it's comfortable, and being afraid to let it go, being afraid to look at what else is out there, feeling unsafe, insecure, unstable, but actually failing to see that you're okay, you're set, you have enough resources to venture off in a new direction. And you know, it's going to apply differently for everyone, but try to take the message, okay, behind the energy here. So this is struggling to cope with change, struggling to accept change, struggling to embrace change, trying to keep things exactly the way they are because they're comfortable, because they're familiar. Not necessarily the best, but at least you know what's going on, okay? But actually you could make the change that needs to be made. You could go with it because you have enough resources, okay? And that could be financial or otherwise. In your current situation, so how you're coming into the month, we have the Nine of Swords. So this is about an ending or dreading an ending, okay? It's not happened quite yet. I feel that the situation is at around 95% over. It's still finding its way towards 100%, being 100% over, being 100% complete, done with. But you see it happening, you see it going in that direction, and you're dreading it, okay? You're dreading that ending because you don't know what follows it. You don't know what you're going to do afterwards. And this can be about, you know, dreading the loss of a job with the Four of Pentacles in there as well, or dreading being made redundant, or dreading changing your job. Maybe it's just the end of your contract and you haven't found something immediately to follow your contract, and so you're dreading the time of looking, of searching for other jobs. It could also be seeing that a relationship is trying to end and dreading the fact that you can't change the outcome no matter what you do, especially if you're dealing with, well, all different kinds of signs. But you have a lot of swords here, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm also getting Scorpio and Virgo, okay, for others of you, as well as Capricorn. Regardless of the signs that you're dealing with, okay, this talks about dreading an ending that you see coming. But with the Nine of Swords, you're making it worse than it is in your mind, okay? The fear of not knowing, you're building it up in your head, because actually you're okay, you're stable enough to move on, okay? Because your challenge, what's going to help or hinder you, you have the Death card, and the Death card tells you, it's a major arcana card that tells you that whatever is coming to an end, it's meant to come to an end, and it is for your highest good that this is happening. When the Death card shows up, the easy way to deal with it, I'm not saying comfortable, but I'm saying a smoother way to deal with things, making it easier on ourselves, is to embrace whatever is ending and to embrace whatever is changing. When we try to hold on to things, when we try to keep things the way they are, when we try to resist the Death card energy, that's when we experience sorrow, loss, regret, frustration, stress, okay? Why is this happening? Anguish, mental anguish, okay, and so on. So what's going to help you is to try to embrace the change, and what may hinder you or hurt you is resisting the change, okay? in the foundation for why things are this way, we do have the Three of Swords. So with the Three of Swords, either a separation has happened and you're dreading that it's over for good, or a trial separation has happened and now there's talks of divorce, or you haven't found the job that you were looking for, or you haven't found a job to start right after your contract ends or right after your job ends, okay, with this energy. So it's sorrow, it's heartache, heartbreak, okay, with the Three of Swords, that has built up and built up in your head to the point where it's now the Nine of Swords, in terms of, oh my God, it's happening, it's coming, I can see it coming, what am I going to do, okay? In your past, we have the Moon. So for some of you, this ending may have surprised you. You can now see it coming because it's in its final stages, but for some of you, it takes you by surprise. You are in the dark about this ending, especially if it's to do with a relationship, a love relationship, or even a friendship, okay, that is coming to an end. And even with jobs, maybe they didn't tell people that they were gonna make people redundant, or maybe they didn't tell people that, you know, sales didn't go so well this year, so that you can kind of see it coming yourself. So there is a feeling of, I don't know what's going on. I'm either not aware of what's happening at all, or I can see that there's something going on. I can kind of pick up on some energy here, on some tension in that, or other people are confused, but I'm not really sure what it's about. I can't really put my finger on it. And then all of a sudden, you know, you hear where it happens, and now it's really coming to an end. It's really coming to a close, okay? And that's where the dread comes from. In your crowning thoughts, we have the High Priestess. With the High Priestess, some of you are worried that you're going to have to start from scratch. Some of you are worried that you're going to have to go back to school and then be able to get a better job. For others of you, you're worried about being single. You're worried about being on your own. And will I be able to do that? Again, focus on the Four of Pentacles. That tells you that you do have the resources to stand on your own 2 feet, to pick yourself up and give yourself a fresh start. And again, focus on the Death card energy that's telling you that whatever's happening, it's meant to happen the way it's happening. Try to embrace it. You may not see it now, but it's really for your highest good. It truly, truly is. All the time with the Death card, okay? It's always for our highest good. For others, you have to keep a secret. And it's really getting to you, because maybe you have to keep a secret from your partner, or you have to keep a secret from your best friend, or you have to keep a secret from someone that you're really close to, and you can't talk about this. There's an ending here, and you can't talk about it. And you're dreading it because you're feeling guilty. Okay, with this energy as well. Or you're thinking about ending your job, your relationship, a friendship, or anything like that, and you don't know how to speak about it, you don't know how to address it, or you're thinking about, you know what, I don't know what I'm going to do about this, I don't want to have that conversation, I'm dreading that conversation. But at the end of the day, if that's how you feel, you need to be honest, and you need to be respectful of your own feelings. And just have that honest conversation. Be as gentle as you can, but you do need to speak the truth. In your near future, we have the Six of Pentacles. So with the Six of Pentacles, this is coming through as a helping hand. So if you are about to go through a transition stage, going from one job and then you're going to have to look for another job, this is telling you that you have some money coming in, a friend or a family member, or even government support, okay, financial support. It is coming your way, okay, around mid-month. For others of you, this is about breakthrough, something that you've applied for. It is coming to you, okay, around mid-month. And for others, this is about receiving support, not just financial support of all kinds, to pick yourself back up, okay, to pick yourself back up, to rebuild yourself with this energy around mid-month. And it could be a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo that helps you. And again, they could be a really good friend, a family member, or someone who genuinely wants to help you with this energy here, okay? But you're on your way towards balance being restored, and a healthy balance, okay, with this energy as well. If you have to move and you're dreading it because you don't have another place to go to yet, around mid-month you get the money you need. You get the money, or you get a helping hand in terms of you can move in with someone temporarily until things come together, and it's not going to be a problem, okay, with this energy. And how you see yourself in the position representing you, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So with the Queen of Pentacles, you do see yourself as being, having to be responsible for yourself. So you see yourself as, you know what, I have to depend on myself at this time. I have to take care of myself at this time. I have to look out for myself. I have to protect myself because no one else will do it. So it's a bit of a lonely type of feeling, okay? And it's understandable. We go through a lot of different energies and a lot of different ups and downs. And even though maybe some people try to understand and be there for us, it's difficult to understand. It's one of those things that you'll never understand unless you experience it. And so that can feel a little bit alienating, okay, when someone's trying to help but they never say the right things, or they never seem to be able to do the right things that we need them to. And so this is feeling a little bit like, okay, well, this is it, I'm on my own. But again, look at the Queen of Pentacles. She has resources, she has options, she has money, okay? She'll be okay. She just needs to come up with the strategy. She just needs to come up with a plan. This is also about taking time to invest in yourself. This is about nourishing yourself. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on, okay? And it's taking a toll. And this is reminding you, if you don't have your health, you're not going to be able to fulfill any other of your goals, any other of your dreams. So through it all, this heavy energy, because it is heavy energy, but through it all, try to focus on keeping yourself healthy. I hear sane, so try not to overthink things to the point where you end up depressed or anything like that, okay? Try to keep yourself healthy, sane, and balanced. Focus on what you do have. And also I hear prayer and faith. Rely on your faith, rely on your spirituality to get you through these times, because they will be there for you. They will help you, okay? Your guides, your angels, the universe, okay? But see yourself as safe and okay. You'll be fine. You'll be able to take care of yourself. You will be able to provide for yourself. You will be able to build yourself back up with this energy. You just need to keep yourself healthy, mind, body, and soul, okay? In your environment, we have the Devil card. So in your environment with the Devil card here, now this can be a Capricorn individual that you're trying to move away from. And this could be an overbearing boss, an unfair work environment, a bully at work, a boss that's a bully, a control freak, workloads that are impossible for one person to handle, or it can be someone who's jealous, someone who's possessive, someone who's toxic in your life, okay? And I feel that this is the person that fate is trying to take you away from, okay? It does need to be your choice though. So it needs to be your choice if you're going to let fate run its course and believe that it's for your highest good, or if you're going to choose to stay where you are in the toxic energy, in which case things can get worse, even, and no one wants that. But this energy can also talk about bad habits. It can also talk about, what did I hear? Self-deprecation, self-sabotage, feeling like you're not good enough, feeling like you're never going to make it, being tempted to turn to drinking or anything like that, okay? The energies around you, as it always is when we're dealing with heavy energy and big shifts, especially when we turn a karmic corner, when we've been through so much, but we've learned our lessons and we're at the point where we're turning our karma around. That's a very big deal. That's a huge deal. And it does come with temptation, because it's like a test. Just before we reach that finish line, we get tests. Are you sure you've learned your lesson? Are you sure you don't want to go back? Are you sure you know what you want right now, okay? And we always get tests. And this is in your environment. It can touch you if you let it, or you can just walk right by it if you just, again, stay focused on the healthy things, okay? In your hopes and fears, we have the 9 of Wands, so another 9. Definitely endings type of energy, completions, so that you can make room for new starts. Now, with the 9 of Wands, you're understandably feeling a little bit beaten up. like a victim, like you've been through so much you can't even take it anymore. However, again, the Nine of Wands is just confirming that previous message. The Nine of Wands shows up to tell you, do not quit. Do not give up. The worst is really behind you. You've been through the worst part of it. Now it's just a matter of staying the course. So hold your ground, stick on this path that you've been walking on, because you know that it's the right path for you. You can feel different, you can feel better, you can start to feel hopeful again, you can start to feel lighter again. Okay, stick to that. Okay, put your foot down, do not turn back, and do not quit. Okay, the fear is, what if this never ends? However, remember, with the Nine of Swords, you're not really seeing things clearly because of all the stress and because of all the tension. You're very sensitive, and so it can be easy to exaggerate our own feelings and emotions because we're so sensitive. Okay, it's like we feel them even stronger. So do what you can to ground yourself, focus on your faith, on your spirituality, do your prayers, do your meditations, do your affirmations, talk to a spiritual counsel, talk to spiritual guides, okay, spiritual teachers. They will help you through this. In the outcome, we do have the Ten of Swords. I like the Ten of Swords here for you because the Ten of Swords is actually a positive card. It doesn't look very positive, I know, but it's a positive card because it tells you that this is it. This is it. It's really done. It's really over. The only way from here, the only way for you to go is up. There's nothing else that can hurt you at this point. You can't go any lower. It's it. That's it. It's done. It's dusted. It's dead. So the only move that you can make is to get up and start fresh. Okay? So this is energy of new beginnings. Don't carry any of this heavy, toxic energy with you into the new year. 2017 is a year for us to complete cycles. It's a year for us to tie up loose ends. It's a year for us to cut ties once and for all with bad things, bad people, bad situations, bad energy. So that when we do start 2018, that's the year for new beginnings. That's the year to start fresh. That's the year to reinvent yourself. Okay, and whatever you do start in 2018, if you do it with confidence, with hope, with excitement, it will be a positive force in your life for a long time to come. Okay, so with this Ten of Swords, it does tell you that that's it. It is really over. You've been struggling with this. You've been going back and forth. You've been dealing with the situation for years for some of you. Okay, where you have been feeling stuck and like a victim, and like, you know, getting your hopes up and then having your heart broken again, getting your hopes up and having your heart broken again. And it's finally over. You're finally free from it. Okay, so I'm gonna clarify the Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. So we have the Four of Cups, but it flipped over in reverse. Okay, so that means don't be stubborn. Again, you have a 4. Don't be stubborn and don't try to hold on to things the way they are. Don't try to keep them the way they are just because, you know what, well, it's the evil you know. No, now is not the time to do that. Now is the time to accept divine help and have a true fresh start and truly heal. Okay? So you have the Nine of Rods again. So with the Six of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Rods in reverse, and the King of Pentacles. You've been dealing with manipulative people. You've been dealing with hurtful people. You've been dealing with secrecy, with people consciously being mean to you, trying to hurt you with what they say or what they do to you. However, you're coming out of it, okay, with the Nine of Rods. The Nine of Rods is telling you, again, don't give up, first of all, and don't let these people win. And secondly, expect an earth sign to help you, or allow an earth sign to help you. Don't think that they're going to lie to you or deceive you again. Don't think that, you know, they're just like the rest of the people that you've been dealing with. There's an earth sign who is truly trying to help, okay? So again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that could be their sun sign, their moon sign, or their rising sign. And they have the means to help you. Now that can mean this person's offering you a job, this person is granting you a loan, this is an institution, this is a financial institution, you get a loan, you get a mortgage. This could be someone helping you rebuild yourself, a close friend, or this could be someone who is truly there to support you as you heal from a difficult emotional situation, okay? But the message is to lower your guard when it comes to this person. Don't block them out, okay? Don't take it out on them, because this person is someone outside of what you've been dealing with. They have never hurt you in the past, and they will not hurt you. They've always had your best interest at heart. They've never hurt you. They've never lied to you. Okay, so the message is when this person comes in and tries to help you, don't be mean to them, don't be rude to them, and don't block them out, okay? Allow them to help you. Also, don't be too proud to ask for help. And then let's look at the Ten of Swords here for you. Death card again, the Ten of Swords again, and the Page of Swords. So, it is really over. It is truly, truly over. And you have news that tells you that. And it's the kind of news that, you know, the first time you hear it, it may seem like bad news, or it may seem daunting. However, the more you think about it, the more you take it in, it's actually good news, because you're now allowed to cut ties and start fresh. And there's actually communication and invitations for a fresh start, okay? And it can involve a Scorpio one way or another, or Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Either you're ending things regarding this person, or this is someone new that's coming in, or this is someone who is helping you and giving you a new beginning, in whichever way it applies. But really, it's a month to let go of the old, to make room for the new, because it's really trying to come into your life, okay? Beautiful energy, blessings are trying to come in. We need to make room for them, okay? So just keep that in mind. And your overall guidance, we have the Cat. It's time to strike out on your own and relinquish your overdependency on others. So this is about independence. This is about your intuition. This is also about spirituality, believing in yourself, believing that you're capable, believing that you're worthy. This is about standing on your own 2 feet, being independent, being self-sufficient, and the fact that you can absolutely do that. But you need to see yourself in that light. You need to see yourself as self-sufficient, as opposed to always relying or needing other people, and therefore you need to keep things the way they are because you're afraid to be on your own, okay, one way or another. This is telling you this is the time for you to be on your own. This is the time for you to follow your own goals. This is the time for you to be happy. This is the time for you to reinvent yourself, reinvent your career, reinvent your love life. Stand on your own 2 feet. Don't be afraid to venture off in a different direction that you've been walking. And don't be afraid to venture off in a new direction, even though, or in spite of the fact that not everyone gets it, and not everyone is supportive, or not everyone has something nice to say about that, okay? Don't take no for an answer is what I hear. Believe in yourself, believe in what you want to do and what you can do, and keep moving forward. Once you've made your decision, especially around endings or new beginnings, don't question it, don't doubt it, don't look back. Don't go back to old ways, okay? Don't be kind of sneaky that way. Don't go back to old ways. You can't cheat karma. You're being given an opportunity here for blessings and really positive karma. So it's going to be up to you what you want to do, okay, with this energy. But I hope that the reading helps you see things in a different perspective so that you can make your decisions a little bit easier, okay? It's a lot of intense energy, I'm not going to lie, but it is truly for the better, okay? I can't stress that enough. So try to let go of the old to make room for the new, because you have new energy that's trying to come in that's a lot better, okay, for you. So I hope the reading helps you. Let me know what this is about for you, if the cards apply to you. Remember to watch your moon and rising sign readings. Thank you so much for all your support throughout the year. I hope that you have a wonderful holiday season, a cathartic month of December, and a fresh start in 2018. I'll talk to you again very soon. Take care.